Hello, hello. How y'all doing today? Better mute that. All right, don't want some echo. Hope everyone's doing well. Bring the camera right over here for a moment so I can read chat while I'm saying hello to everybody. Hopefully the construction and the computer noises aren't too loud today. Fan on my computer is up on high because it's a warm day. I don't have the AC running, sitting in the mid 80s, but it's okay. I'm used to it. Dogs are used to it. We like the heat. But if it creeps any higher than the mid 80s, I might have to pop the AC on. We got Ozone. We got Wildheart. Hello, Wildheart. Jahik. We got Jeff. Gentleman Prospector. Got Tiger Eye. I saw my mom up above. Hello, Mom. 775. What's up, Brian? We had the bear in here. Let's see. Get back down. Ma, if I didn't say hello. Mom again. Patricia. Hello, hello. Mama Bird. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for popping in. Sorry, I'm like looking right past you at the chat here. Hope y'all are doing well today. I'm gonna get a little bit of a what do you call it? A poll started here. All right, and change the questions. Add options. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can only do 4 options in a poll. I thought I could do like 6. Okay, well that's a bummer. It's okay. We might have time to do more than one. We'll see how far we get. So, I'm going to put up the poll, but well, actually I won't start it yet. What I'm going to do is pull out the pieces we're going to show you and let you choose which ones I'm going to work today. So here's what's going on. I've been polishing some of these corals. This one's wet. I'm still working it at the moment. Just started shaping around it and stuff. That's really cool. Let's see if I can get the light just right. You can kind of see the bots in there and my creepy face. No, we gotta flip the camera around. I don't know why I'm doing that to y'all. Let me just do it this way. Let's do it the smart way. Flip the camera. Check the chat. Just changed my mask out. Got new filters in here. Don't forget to change your filters, y'all. Mine were kind of dirty. A little bit yellow. 103. Oh, goodness. That's crazy. All right. So I'm going to lay out a few pieces and let y'all choose, but here's examples of what I've been doing. So this one's dry. It's shiny. It's dry. It's not the most perfect polish. It's a little bit wavy. My finger's a little wet from the other piece, but that is dry. And it's got really cool lighting in this one. You can see, if I get it just right, you can see the botryoidals in there. That's the underside of the bots. So that's seeing the geode cavity inside. And the color variation on the bottom here, that kind of looks like Larimar. That's the underside of the bots that are in there, like that. Botryoidal little bubbly bits. So that's one I've pretty much finished. I might rework it. This is another one I started today. This one's got really nice botryoidal bits in there, nice agate banding. And I took the husk off of it, started a little video for it. This one you can also see the bots, the bubbly bot clouds inside. Love it. Kind of see the shadow of the bots in there. Anyhow, so we've got a whole box of them, and I'm going to pick out a few, and then you're going to choose on the poll which ones you guys want me to do. So let me check the chat again real quick here. Switch you to my other tripod as well. Look at those for just a sec while I pull it. Oops, pull up the chat, knock down my Dremel. All right. Ooh, a lot of people joining. All right, let me get back up here. Someone said Greg? Hello, Rich. Lick the like button. Hey, welcome in, Mark. Thanks, Jahik. Swear, I thought I saw something about... Oh, hey, gang. That's what it was. I thought I saw hey, Greg in there. I was like, where's Greg? Steinkern to you as well, Bear. So, FYI, Josh will not be going live today. But after this ends, Jeff will be having a premiere. You can already see. I had that wet. Now that it's drying, kind of see how I've been working it. So this looked, whoops, almost dropped y'all. Looked like this when I started. Just a coral, sandy looking mass, really dirty. But hiding inside a lot of them is just solid chalcedony. So, let me pick out a few here really fast. I got a little distracted. I ate lunch and took a small nap. I meant to do that this beforehand. I'm trying to pick some that I think will be nice and agatized. Alright, let's see here. I bet I already know which one y'all are going to pick. Let me just move you to the other tripod. Alright, gotcha. On the bigger tripod. And here's the 4 you're going to choose from. Because I can see agate looking goodness, and I think all of them are pretty solid. So, we put up the poll. And I'll catch up on the chat. So, there's a live poll. Yeah, Bear, I did think about that. At first, I was going to do a poll between carving a few different types of things, like making my rings, but then I noticed, so the ring I was making here, this one's petrified wood. It's got a big crack going deep, deep in the wood right there. So I might give up on that one before I even go any deeper. This one, though, that's a nice water line, and that one's going okay. Had a small chip on the corner, but it's minimal. That one might be okay. Just got to cut the big ring out the rest of the way and then do the small ring inside. That's kind of boring to watch. That's just going to be me sitting there drilling the hole and nothing else. And it takes a while. The hardest part is getting the hole started, which I think I've actually got that down pretty good now. I got some goldstone here. Make a little, I don't know, that's big enough for a ring, even for a pinky ring. Kind of realized that. But yeah. All right. So here's the ones we're looking at. This one's really heavy and dense, so I'm hoping plenty of chalcedony in there. Can see it peeking through in a couple little spots. This one I know for a fact is, because we can see it right here. It's colorful, and if you could see in there a little better, it's full of spots. I guess I could get my flashlight. Let's see. Can't get a good angle with the camera. Nice hollow one. And nice chalcedony. This one, it's got some, I can see the color of the chalcedony popping through there. It's gonna have some nice agate. And this one does not have much rind. It's already showing color, but no light through it. I'm also going at 6 p.m. tonight to cut a whole bunch of them in this box here. Oh, I already showed the box a minute ago. Anyway, I'm going to cut a bunch of them in the box at the club. Can I not see the pole? Oh, there we go. We only got a few votes. There we go. A couple more votes. Throw your choice up in the poll. No! Ma, stop it. Ma, you need to stop breaking the things. I broke 2 more rings today, so I feel your pain. While we're waiting, I'll give it a couple minutes on the poll. Show y'all a little more of my mess here. I did get something really exciting in. Space rock. And I sent a little thank you tumble. Old spaceman. And I got my lunar frag breccia. So oh my. It's quite the wrapping job, isn't it? That's exciting. Check chat. You don't see the poll on YouTube, Jeff? It says a few people have voted. Can I pin it? We've got 14 votes so far. Come on. There we go. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's got a cute little case. How awesome is that? So freaking cool. Oh, big thanks to Sue, I believe was her name, over there at Topher Spin Meteorites. They popped into Allison's live. I think it's Betty something on YouTube is her username, but Allison's always calling her Sue, so I think hopefully that's right. So weird. Did you find it, Jeff? I know, isn't it so cool, Karen? We have matching sister rocks. It's so cool. I'm so excited about that. I'm gonna have that forever and ever. That is something I will never get rid of. Never ever. Keep it forever and ever. And then a little space guy. Is it? Oh, he can hold stuff. Are you saying that I could set this guy up on a rock and have him hold a rock? Because that would be kind of cool. And glue his little feet to a rock and have him just sit there holding a. Have him hold like my other meteor that I got from Kyle. So he's sitting there holding it. Or one day if I get a big enough gold nugget I can put in his hands. Have him sitting there holding a big old gold nugget. I like the little space guy. That's cute. Oh, I see, Jeff. I see you see. Oh, sorry, Wild. Yeah, the pieces we were voting on, which one I'm cutting, or gonna do with the Dremel, which I can already tell it's gonna be 2 unless we get a whole bunch more voters in here. 2 is winning by a long shot. So there's this funky mass, weird shape. I don't even know what to call this shape. Almost, I don't know. At one point I was holding it, I thought I saw an elephant, but I never held it quite the same way again. Somewhere I saw an elephant. This one's winning by far in the poll. This one's got really nice color in it. I guess I should get my other lights on over here. So dim. Whoops. I knocked a slab off the table into the water. All is well. Nothing broke. Brazilian slabs are sturdy. Bounced a little bit, but I don't think it's damaged anywhere. Yeah, that little guy just bounced off the table. Took a little tumble into the water bin. All right. And then, yeah, 3 and 4, a little less exciting, but is that a rattler? Oh, that's a rattler. Can you hear it? Oh, sorry, I hit the phone. I apologize. But you can hear something rattling in there, so that might be good for cutting later tonight at the club. Yeah. Well, let's see. And number 2 wins with 53% of the 15 votes. Right, Ma? Well, no, to be fair, it wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't drop a rock. And it's about to become a new channel slogan or something. I'm going to have shirts, stickers, something made because it happens in every one of my videos. I drop a rock I'm working on or something. What you guys haven't seen is the multiple broken rings this week while I've been trying to nail down making my rings. This one was just a little too thin on the bottom, cracked on the top. It's going to be a nice pinky ring with a little druzy top. Got a nice little bit of a druzy top there. So that was unfortunate, but I do have a few successful rings that have come out. Nice comfort fit inside, so it's all rounded edges. Wedding ring's a little snug. Butamus. Peristirite. A little bit of that blue flash in there. Gotta find the blue. Where are you, my blue? Oh, there's a little. Right there. That's almost purple. That's like a blue-purple flash. Need better outdoor lighting, but these don't have a lot of flash in these pieces. I just grabbed a couple little pieces I had to make some test rings and see how it came out. This one, a little more uneven. A little thicker on one side than the other. Oh, I saw some flash on the inside of the ring, though. So yeah. They're coming along nicely. I'll get better at it. Or your turtle. Yeah, Wild Heart. I thought about doing resin for the broken ones. Buy one of those little ring molds and stick it in there with some resin. And yeah, I guess before... Okay, so we are going to get into polishing this one. But right before we do, one last fun, exciting announcement for those who haven't seen is, well, there's a turtle amongst us. And no, I'm not talking about 406 Findings, our friend Travis. I am talking about a Eocene era turtle that was found on some private property. And this ranges somewhere between 33 and 55 million years old. And hold on, I'm looking for the other knuckle bone. Oh, it fell down in there somewhere. Well, anyway, got a whole bag here of turtle fossils. I don't know what this piece is, but it's kind of cool. There's like shell plate on the back. Real thick. Maybe like what, some sort of bone attachment there, or how the shell is attached? I don't know. But we've got a few like of the knuckle or the joints, whatever. What do you call it? Finger bones. They're little hand bones. Got a couple of these. And a couple really nice chunks of the plates. Y'all don't even know how cool this is. I don't know what this one is. Camera, do me a favor. Underside attachment of the shell. So cool. Yeah, we've got so many cool pieces. This one's some big chunks of bone. Come on. You find there's a couple really nice looking, like spiky, whatever. One of the spikes on the armor plates. So cool. Let me find, oh yeah, here's one of the nice big ones, the big, I don't even know, what do you call it? A spike? Love it. Right? It's more exciting than what the bag implies might be in it. Much more exciting. Man. Now, what's going to blow all y'all's minds is all my Patreon members are going to be getting a piece of this for free, sent out with your holiday gift boxes. So I'm going to be sending out some holiday goodie boxes to all my Patreon members, all my paid Patreon members, I should say. And all of you are going to get some sort of piece of the turtle. Oh, here's the other hand bone piece. This one's got Jackie's name on it. I know if she was here, she'd be claiming it right now. It's her favorite kind. Favorite shape of rock. Even anyway, I'm not gonna talk about it, but man, this stuff really sticks. Look at that. I'm upside down. Just sticky bone. Now this is, we're not sure. We were trying to kind of figure this pattern out, but it seemed from some of the pictures I saw online, there was like different layers found with the turtle shell, and it almost seemed like maybe, I don't know how to explain it, like I think between the armor plates or like under these armor plates was this, or it might have been this direction. So there's like a layer with the armor plates, then a layer of this, and this was attached to the soft tissue underneath, muscles, ligaments, whatever, or something. I'm not positive on that, but I'm trying to figure it out. But there are quite a few pieces with this pattern, and when I looked up the other ones found online, like there's an entire layer of it found with the shells. So not really sure. But yeah, got a whole bunch in here. And of course it does UV, or I guess fluoresce. Shouldn't say UVs because that's not a thing, right? It doesn't produce UV light. But it is fossil bone, so we got a lot of glowing goodness in there. A lot of glowy goodness in the bag. Oh, got some color. Oh, and I did put my Geiger counter on it for a minute the other day, and it is not like much, but it's a little bit above background. My background was sitting at 10 that day, and these were reading, I think they peaked at like 29 or 30 CPM, just super low. But still a little something reading on the Geiger counter, which is always, I think, a little extra cool in the Dino Bone. If you can get some readings on it, on this old spice meter. And yes, I know for now I'm just throwing these in these bag. It's so horrible, but before anyone freaks out, this all was washed out of a wall, and there's a reason it's in fragments like this. It wasn't broken up and broken up into pieces by man. This is basically, a lot of it is fresh detritus from a recent flood. And so Due to recent storms and flooding, a whole bunch of walls came loose, and with it, a lot of fossils were exposed. In the area, they've found multiple turtles in the last few years, but they've also been finding hippo relatives and horses and giant lizards. And I mean like giant lizards. I think the one said something about like an 8 or 9 foot lizard, and I was like, oh yeah, that's what I want to find. I want to go out there and find a 9-foot lizard. And it's all in the same general area. Sorry, I'm just reading through the chats here. Okay, Bear says that was from a soft turtle shell, which I wasn't sure. So those are maybe 2 separate turtles, the little dimpley piece, and then the other shells maybe are 2 separate types of turtle. So a leatherback turtle and then the hard shelled one. See, this is why I need people like Bear, and this is why lives are really awesome, because we can all learn on the go. Like, you see what he's saying? Hey, welcome in, James. All right, Bear. Well, I appreciate your info, and I'm going to have to chat with you later. Maybe send you some pictures and for sure send you a piece. Ooh, oh no! Sorry, I leaned into my tripod and y'all went down. I collapsed the leg and it just went down. Okay, so we're just going to use my dirty water for the moment because I was about to get a lot dirtier. Question is this enough water? Probably not. So let me grab a wee bit more water. Be right back. Give you a little lobby music while I'm gone. Alrighty, now before I get going, move a couple of my finished pieces and in progress stuff slightly out of the way. Put down a little bit of a towel. Get my respirator. Safety first. I'm not gonna bother putting up my guards today. I made some stuff to go around this box to stop the splash from going all over the table and making a mess, but you know, today I'm just not gonna go through the effort. What I'm gonna do, quickly unplug my phone, this cord around here, get this up here. So I'm gonna move a couple of my lights so I have a little more working space. Because right now I'm leaning over 3 lights and my tripod to try and reach this on the table. And that's just not gonna work. There we go. Much better. Alright, how's everyone like the view? We good here? about like this? I can give you a wee bit of this. Give it a little bit of that. There we go. Look at that. I'll even turn the music off because I forget I might have been a little loud. Alright, resisting the urge to take my shirt off because it's now like 85 degrees in the house. Whew. Ligaments lick two bones together. That's how my EMT instructor told the class to remember ligaments. I like that. Yeah, it's a wee bit toasty today. I'm trying to stay hydrated, which, well, counter to that, I'm currently drinking a soda, but I've been drinking water. I'll get another water. All right, so super fun and exciting. I've been using my new rotary with a foot pedal. So the beauty of that is it's not going to be too loud while I'm doing this, and we can actually not have to worry about me not being able to talk while I'm grinding for the most part. Let me just switch the tips here. Let's go for big grindy boy. And go for big grinder. Big fresh one. Big fresh aggressive tip. I like this cone one I found while I was working with it. I just ended up liking the angle because I can get, while holding the piece at more of an angle like this, I can get flatter. To get a flat angle right here on the cylinder pieces, I would have to hold the piece down here and be bumping the handle down on this more to get that flatness. So to get nice flat angles, and I can turn it this way, going down this side of the lump, shape it going like this. And yeah, not worry too much about hitting the handle, which will happen. It's already happened a handful of times. It's got a few nicks already. It's got some good use to it. And listen how quiet. Okay, just kidding. I've been using it all day. It sounds like it's a little loose again. But no rattling in there. It's going fast, high speed. The little piece that was loudly rattling in here on my last video, I finally figured out what was going on with that. So that should be a problem of the past. All right, put on the respirator, drop y'all back down in here, and start going to town on this piece. What? 62? Sounds lovely. I like that one too. Whoops. You need a lot of muscle to lift 10 tons. Tendons. All right. Let me know if the music's too loud or anything. But I don't know how much I'll be talking with my respirator on. Woo! Whoopsie. There be Chalcedony in there. Look at that. Just gotta grind through that husk. You know what? Nope. I'm gonna get y'all a much better angle on this because it worked so much better before. A small tripod on this side. Oh, I can get up in here a lot easier. And then y'all might get a little splash too, and then it gets fun. It gets wet and wild. Hey, Randy. Yo, Loki, you never hit me up. Wasn't sure if you ever came up into the bay. Oops. Sorry, y'all. Didn't realize I moved you. Oh, man. Let me get this better. Hold on. I promise we can do it. I'll figure it out. Gotta get you set up on something. Hold on. Hold on. I don't have my thing that John sent me out at the moment. That would be really, really helpful. He sent that super helpful phone mount for the table, but I'm just gonna set y'all on some gold pans flipped upside down because it works. Maybe. Does it not work? The angle is so horrible. Help me, all. I'm failing. I'm failing you here. It's as close as I can get. This little tripod's hitting. About ready to just duct tape my phone to this thing. Okay, now it wants to fall over. What do I do? Need a big, heavy rock. Oh, then the vibration's gonna knock it off. Goodness, y'all. Guess I should just use the Let's use the phone mount I have from John, huh? I tried real hard to make it a better angle, but that was a much worse angle. So I'm just gonna go back to here. And I'm just gonna try and keep my hand out of the view as much as I can. But it's hard not to put my hand right in front of the camera here. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Loki. Do hit me up whenever you have time, man. Come down and see ya. Oh, is my lens all wet now, too? Ugh. Goodness, y'all. Alright, pardon me while I wipe your face off. You had a messy face. Needed a little wiping. Got this twisted at a weird angle. It's going to heat up a lot. Look at that color. It's thick. There's a lot to remove. Thick crust. And my rock farted. Man. I'm going to take a quick little break and check the chat. Look at the progress. Getting it done. Getting that husk removed off of there. See if any light's coming through yet. Oh, yeah, it is. Pour that water out of there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's going to be a super nice piece. You can see all the bots in there. Loving it. Can't resist either. What about the UV? Woo! Look at that UV pop. Holy cow. The husk, nothing. A little bit. A little something in the husk. Flip it over, but pow. Even in the lights, that thing's just like, yep, I glow. Probably phosphoresces too. Alright, let me check the chat. See what y'all got to say. Anyone excited about this yet? Fossil? Question mark? This one here is a coral fossil, if that's what we're talking about, Loki. What you did miss at the beginning was I showed a turtle fossil. Potentially two different turtles. I don't know. If what Bear says maybe rings true, that which I trust him more than my 5 minutes of Googling what I found. So he says there could be some soft shell turtle fossil that I have there, as well as the hard shell plates, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's the same. Maybe there's platelet things on the soft shell. I don't know. Bear needs to teach me these things. I need to learn. Yeah, I showed a few fun things in the beginning there, Loki, if you end up going back to watch later. And there will be some more videos on them for sure, because there's a whole other box of the turtle shell coming, and I'll be giving it out to lots of people as well. I'm sure I'll give you a piece. Oh, that's great. ASMR. Actually seeing manufacturing Rufotris. Today on the ASMR special, we'll be grinding and cutting some fossilized corals. Thanks, Resort Dog. That gave me a really good laugh. Well. Okay. Since, whoops, not the comment I have up, but since James and Mama Bird both have not seen this before, I would like to show you a little something else really quick. And be sure to go check out JNV Rock Counting's channel. He's right here. You can click on his name, go to channel, because he's a moderator. It lets you, I believe, oh wait, do you have to be a moderator to do that to others? Jeff, post a link to your channel, or someone post a link to Jeff's channel. Go check him out. He's been cutting a whole bunch of these, which is what I'm about to show you. In fact, rather, I'll just do it this way. Let's bring you on over to the rock closet. A little bit of a mess right now. It was very organized, but I'm tearing through stuff. I was pulling some rocks out for a private sale I did. A little one-on-one live sale with someone. But remember, y'all, that's always an option. Something I do. Alright, can I turn on my lights? No? Okay. This one, not so exciting. Sometimes they're kind of duddy inside. Sometimes they are absolutely amazing. Let's give this one a little light. Come on. Thank you, camera. When these are wet, you got a little more color in the box there with the banding. So yeah, the corals can be really cool. And the husk's so boring outside. Then you cut them. All that wonderful goodness is just hidden within, waiting to be revealed. Unseen for millennia. Or actually, never seen before, because these formed, fossilized and formed, long after the creature was dead. So our eyes are the first to ever peer onto this beautiful artwork that nature has made for us. Yeah, cut a whole bunch of them here a few weeks back. This is my bin of cut ones, stuff for pendants here. A lot of these are small cuts. Oh, did you hear my knees cracking there? Jeez. Nice botryoidal chalcedony within. You don't want to acid wash or clean this too hard because those colors do wash off. Some of them are various oxidization, iron staining, etc. So if you want to keep that color, careful how you treat them afterwards. Anyhow, so we've got a whole box of those. I'll be going to the rock club in just a few hours here to cut a majority of these ones up tonight. Got some big ones. Ooh, this is a rattler. Listen to this. Oh yeah. I think I might still have the music going, but hopefully y'all still heard that. We got some good ones in here. Whole lot of coral. Whole lot of cutting. Oops, sorry. Whacking you. Yeah, so imagine all that husk on this earlier. I had no idea what color would actually be inside because all I could see was that. So it turns out rather than a lot of that white, it was actually more of this candied chalcedony color. I was expecting a lot of white in there and a little bit of this color. But I would say that is mostly not white. And still not done being smoothed out. I think I'm going to try and keep this little horn on there. I try and keep them as much to their natural shape as possible. But as you can see, the way I'm working this one, I remove a lot of material in some spots. And as you saw in some of the cut ones, the chalcedony doesn't always go throughout the entire piece, so you might dip really, really deep into it and not preserve its original natural shape. But gotta do what you gotta do to show the pretty blue. Oh, and by the way, fun announcement. It is my channel's birthday today. So, in celebration of, first off, it being another month, we get to do this fun little gifting thing, but also because it's my channel birthday, happy day to 10 of you right now. We're about to receive a channel membership. And let's see who the lucky winners were. Alrighty, so we've got Patricia's Creations, Cheryl Revere, and Higgy Higgins, and Emma Peel, and Telesia Jones, and Phil Galbraith, and Brooke Richardson, Redman, Mike Biglin, and Robert Cowell. So that means one of two things. If you didn't see your name pop up and you've been active in my chats and channel, there's a good chance you have not turned on gifting for the channel. To turn on gifting, you unfortunately do need to go to a PC or use a mobile web browser app and go to my YouTube channel, click on the membership gifting, click on the options, and you can actually see a little thing that says allow gifting. Once you turn on allow gifting for a channel, you can receive free memberships when I do things like this or when other members gift memberships to the channel. So if you're hoping to get one of those free ones and you haven't seen your name pop up and you're really active, well, that might be why. Because I usually see it give it to the more active people, and I didn't recognize almost any of those names except obviously Patricia. So congrats, Patricia. And hey, Boot, welcome in. Glad to see you, bud. And thanks to Boot, he passed on his winnings of the tumbler, which it was 7 days had gone by. The first 2 people had not contacted me, and as I said in the live drawing, they've got a week for the winner and runner-ups to contact me. No one did. So Boot was the 3rd place winner, and he forwarded it to Chris, who was actually the 5th place winner. But that's okay, because Boot was next in line, and if he wants to pass it on to Chris, that is all good. Boot, what I did not ask you, though, is were you also intending to send all of the rocks to Chris as well? Because I just had it all packed up to go out as one, the rocks and the tumbler all to Chris. If you were really hoping for some of those rocks or something, you gotta let me know before I ship it. Rich, I can attempt to help you later. It's, as far as I know, the only way to do it is from a browser. So if you go to Chrome, well, it depends if you have iPhone or what, but if you go to like Chrome and or Safari, and then just go to YouTube, log in, and go to my channel from the browser, and it'll say continue to the app, do not continue to the app, stay in browser. And then on my channel, you can click the membership gifting thing. It's just under join. You click join, but rather than pay and join, you go to you click join, and then at the top of that menu, there's the 3 dots. You click on that, and then allow membership gifting, something like that. Unless they change it again. YouTube's always changing stuff. I feel like I managed to do it that way from mobile once. Like, I'm holding this at a pretty weird angle. It is getting a lot of bending and vibration in the shaft. Oh, not hitting the plastic. Oops, not wearing my respirator, y'all. I mean, I'm working with water, but still. I just put on new filters. Might as well take advantage of them and keep my lungs clean. Water sprays my face from time to time, so I figure probably ingesting a little something, right? Thank you, Patricia, and congrats on the channel membership. Boot. I'm sorry if I missed any of your comments while I'm doing this. If you guys have any important questions that I don't manage to answer on the stream and you remember, just go ahead and throw it in the comments, especially if it's relevant to this. Otherwise, hit me up on Discord anytime. And that's if the community can't answer, if it's a specific question for me. Because a lot of times our community members here are awesome and can answer many, many questions. Well, thank you, James. As much as I'd like to take credit, for that, it is a YouTube feature and not something I have to pay for. Every month as a monetized channel, you get to give out 10 free memberships. They only last for a month, and it encourages people to continue their membership beyond that. But it is a I'm going to be fully honest here. It is a YouTube money grab effort because, hey, give out free memberships. People will want to pay in the following months and stay and give money. I don't do it in hopes that you guys will stay and give money to the channel. I know people like to have the memberships. I know most of the people who get the free ones do not continue them, and that is perfectly fine. But in the month that you have the free membership, you do get the perks of going and watching all of the channel's member-only videos that they might have up and hidden to the normal public. I don't have very many, but there are a few member-only videos that you can find on my channel. So it's a fun feature and it has its benefits, but if I'm being totally honest, the free channel membership feature is YouTube attempting to get a little extra income. Whoa. It's got two colors that are like a layer meeting. Huh. I love these coarse grit bits. Sorry, I had to take my mask off. You can see how quick work we're making of that. I do keep stopping because, let me show y'all. The angle I'm holding this at is horrible. I need to get one of those stands for this so it can sit up on my table, like attach it to one of these. Because right now, I've got it on two really big reusable zip ties. And that's holding it there, but then it dips down and then up, and like this. The problem with that is, the more bend you have in your flex shaft, especially in the tight bend spots, mostly just the tight bend spots, it's prone to heating. And this is all metal, and it's not hot, but it's definitely getting a light warmth right here. So it keeps getting a lot of contact being so bent up and over my table like this doing work. So my goal is to find a smaller table stand one because they're all table clamps. This table doesn't clamp very well. It goes up and under, and then this part is like this thick. So there's not really clamps that fit this type of table well because they're all very shallow and don't go deep into the table. And the few standing ones I can find like stand on the floor and go really high, which might be what I end up getting. But I was hoping to find like this, like a telescoping tripod that I could put one on. Honestly, I may just end up using this. This has got a head I can change on here. I've got a couple of these lights. I may just put something on here and hang it off of there just to make it easier. Oh, hey, Mama Bird's comment is still up. Oops. It's so easy to do that. Oh no, Boot. Oh no. All right, later, Rich. Have a great day. I'm not sure if you heard what I said before, but it's the same thing. You just have to use the Chrome app or the Safari app and use the mobile and the non-mobile version. It has to be the web desktop version of YouTube. Sometimes from tablets and phones, when you go to youtube.com from Chrome or Safari, it auto loads the mobile version. In that case, you have to click on your browser options in the top and manually select desktop version or show me desktop version, whatever your browser might say. But there's usually desktop version button. Once you've clicked that, it should reload the page, showing it like it would on your computer. It becomes a little bit of a challenge to scroll through at that point, but I'm more than happy to show you later. I can actually show you right now, at least. Let me do this really quick. All right, so if we go to my channel, so say you're on my channel, and oh wait, this is what my channel. Hold on. Okay, give me one sec. Hold on. I'm gonna hide the screen. Do a little something. Show you on my face for a moment. Load my other account. There we go. Okay. So you go to my channel. I'm on my alt right now, which many of you know. Hey, let's like that video. I don't even use my alt to like my own videos and watch them that often. I do it sometimes, but so you can click the join here and it comes up with this. This is the same thing that'll happen if you just go to my profile. So if you go to my profile and you click join here, right here, little join, this menu comes up. When this menu comes up, you go up to the very top up here. You click that and you go to gift settings. When you've gone to gift settings, you can turn on and allow gifts for a channel. This works for any channel that has memberships, if they turn it on. I believe it is still an option for a channel to turn off gifting memberships. I'm not 100% on that, but there you go. That is what you do, and it should work the same on mobile. If you do, like I mentioned, just do the desktop version. It can't be the mobile version. Oh, you can get gifts, but you can't join? Yeah, if you were trying to join, I'm not sure. It could be, oh, you know what, Ma? So I do happen to know with YouTube, if you pay for any channel memberships or YouTube Premium or anything like that through, and you used your PC and bought it through Google or YouTube itself, then it will not allow you to do any YouTube memberships or any of that from your phone. You can do super chats and stickers from your phone, but if your premium and or channel memberships or whatever you did first had ever been set up on your computer, the problem is when you then try and add a channel membership on your phone, it will give you an error, and the error is basically telling you that you can only subscribe through one service. So either all of your subscriptions and channel memberships have to be done on your phone or all on your PC. And that is so when YouTube sends the bill each month, they bill you for all your total channel memberships and your premium and whatever might be due at the time. And they don't want to bill it to both your Google account that you paid with on your PC and your iPhone account, because it's a whole Apple issue is all it really is, because Apple takes their 30% cut and you can blame them for it. But the non-compatibility between store subscriptions and web subscriptions is a huge problem outside of YouTube as well. It's not just a YouTube problem, it's a iPhone meets the real world problem. And as an iPhone user, it's been a problem for me many times in the past. I had to cancel all my Apple subscriptions and re-sign up everything on my laptop for convenience, though it wasn't very convenient to do. All right, let me check chat again. It's near impossible for me to turn to the side and read that while I'm doing that and see what I'm doing. Wildheart, I can send you a link, but honestly, I just bought the cheapest one I could find on Amazon. Well, second cheapest one. There was one a little bit cheaper that the motor didn't even look as nice. This one's a pretty much straight knockoff of the Vever. It's currently $58 on Amazon, but the foot pedal is nice. That is the biggest win right there. Having the foot pedal to control the speed and just go up and down slowly. Can go really slow, can go really fast. I'm not going to go super fast because I have already bent one chuck and had it explode out of the Dremel head. Not on this one, but on my other Dremel. I accidentally turned it up to 10 speed and I almost died. It bent, the piece started spinning so fast it started to wobble, went uneven, and it bent the metal. Like it straight bent to the side, started flinging, and then flung out of my Dremel head, went flying across the room and hit the wall. It's like, damn, that could have been my eye. I kept it around here somewhere. I've got it sitting in my rock closet as a reminder. Safety, 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 safety. As I say, looking at my goggles over to the side. At least I've been wearing my respirator today. And I'm not really worried about this stuff flinging in my eye. Oh my god, Ma, I'm so sorry. I have such a hard time realizing that there's a comment on the screen. Oops, let me put my respirator back on. Alright, gonna make some more quick moves here. We got 20 minutes till Jeff's premiere. Jeff, if you're still here and lingering, go ahead and throw that link up in the chat, and everyone be sure to head over to Jeff's premiere, share it around, get him some new subscribers, and let's get him growing. Oh, still have this whole backside to do. But making a lot of progress here. I guess real quick before I destroy it, let's give it one last moment of admiration. that pattern of the coral that's visible on the outside there. Nice preservation of this specimen. But don't worry, you won't be forgotten, as we'll have your innards saved to remember you by. Like the words of a true serial killer. Later, gentleman prospector, thanks for coming in. Yeah, getting that ground all the way. Just gotta scrape all the gunk off. Not a lot more to go. I try and stop when I hit the chalcedony and not go too much deeper, but as I've learned from all the other pieces, this sand pitting goes fairly deep. So like with this last one, it was substantially thicker. Like with the rind, it was like this thick. And then once I got the rind off to the chalcedony, it still had like this much above it, and I removed like a good millimeter or more all around. Because look at how deep those pits go. So all around to get rid of all these pits, which are still in there. You gotta go fairly deep. But eventually they do go away. Hopefully. I guess they might not always. But once they do, you end up with this. So that's the finished one. There's an in progress one. And here's today's, which we started. Overall, I'm pretty excited and very grateful to Jeff and Josh, because without them, I would not be showing this to all of you right now. Because I stopped using TikTok some time ago, but Jeff really got into watching what Robin Vernon was selling, and she was someone I used to follow back when I used TikTok. Sorry, my hands are dirty. And I stopped using TikTok, and well, she wasn't posting anywhere else but TikTok. So once I lost contact with her, I just kind of forgot and stopped ever going to see what she had available. Well, she had a whole bunch of this coral available for $5 a pound. And so I picked up a big old medium flat rate box, thanks to Jeff getting them and saying, hey, yeah, I got them from Robin Vernon. So I don't remember if I actually introduced Jeff to Robin Vernon. I may have. I have a feeling I did, but it may not be that I did. But I was really into her stuff a while back, and then stopping using TikTok right around the time Jeff came about. He seems to be lurking tonight. Now that is true. I met Wildheart through TikTok. Oh, there he is. Wait, there's a benzo here? Oh, whoa, we got a Weldon carry. We got a benzo. Woo! What's up? Oh, and Jeff did post his link. All right, y'all. So we got about 10 minutes, and Jeff will have a premiere. Be sure to, I guess you can't click it on the screen there, but I'm just showing you. It's in the chat. Can I pin it? Wait, what's this? Can I not pin it from StreamYard? I have to go over to YouTube? That's silly. Oh, nice, Weldon Carey. I'll check out what you got. I like seeing the stuff you've got. Some pretty cool pieces. All right. Get a drink, take a drag, and we'll grind for another 5 minutes, and then I'll say goodbye. Hope you're doing well, Benzo. I was gonna maybe pan some gold tonight, but I had all this stuff out and was feeling polishing a little more, so I will do some gold panning either this weekend or next week live. Whoever made the comment about me being a dentist does not want me in their mouth. See how much I'm snagging pieces and going around. Oops, I took off, I chipped the wrong tooth. Sorry, bud. There was a barnacle there, just popped off. Alright, we got about 3 minutes for Jeff's premiere. So I'm gonna show y'all the progress we made here. Take a look at it in the light. Oh. Now I see what was being said earlier. Yeah, there's a shape to it. light mostly goes all the way through from one side to the other. Well, that's kind of cool looking. Here's a screenshot for you. Because of the moisture and the weird color, it almost looked metallic. I think it was full of gold or pyrite. Alright, take a quick peek in the UV and we'll call it a night and head on over to Jeff's Premiere. I did not forward this to Jeff's Premiere, so be sure to click on it in the chat. And look at that, as we got more chalcedony revealed, obviously, under the crust, it all glows. See if we can see any visible phosphorescence, even though it's daytime. Ooh, I saw some in there, actually. Look right in the center of the screen. You see it fade out in there slowly? Oh yeah. That is definitely phosphorescent. That's got a good glow, even in the day. Wow. Bet that glows pretty strong. All right, y'all. We'll flip this camera around, say goodbye. Thank you so much for coming. Big thanks to my channel members. Congrats to the new free members. Feel free to stay next month if you want, but no pressure. Be sure to go check out my member-only videos. I'm going to try and do 1 or 2 a month now. I'm aiming for every 2 weeks or so, I will put out a member-exclusive video. I'm already working on 2 more right now, as well as tomorrow's video and a couple of the things I got coming up. Got some live sales, but first I got to get these slabs finished because I'm trying to polish up a whole bunch of these Brazilian agates for the live sale. I will see y'all soon. It is now time for Just Premiere. Head on over. Talk to you later. Bye. Thanks for watching.